We've just seen how to paint on a mask, but there's another way of hiding and revealing the adjustment layer by using the gradient tool. Let's open a file. In our Chapter 5 folder, we're going to select the file titled Gradient. Notice in our Layers panel, we have a Curves Adjustment layer, but the visibility is toggled off right now, so we're looking at the image in its original state. As it stands, the sky in here is pretty good, but the foreground is a little dark and heavy. Let's turn on this curves adjustment and see what change has been made. Here I've made a curve that has opened up the foreground nicely, but the sky is too bright and washed out. We're going to fix that with the gradient tool, but two things we need to verify. In your tools panel at the bottom, you need to make sure that your foreground color is set to white and your background color is set to black. If these colors are reversed, simply go to this double bent arrow and click. That will reverse the colors. If you're seeing another color in here altogether, I want you to move down and click on this Set Default icon to automatically set you to a white foreground and a black background. Let's go and choose the gradient tool. It's located in the Tools panel, and the keyboard shortcut is the letter G. The last thing we need to verify is up in the Options bar. Here we've got a gradient picker that lets us set the mode. I'm going to click, and we want to make sure that we have the very first option selected. This is our foreground to background gradient. In this case, our foreground is white and our background is black. That's what we want to be painting with. So I'm going to click that to select it. And just to the right of this gradient, I want you to make sure that this very first option is highlighted in terms of the type of gradient. Now we're ready to get started. The gradient tool works by drawing a gradient from, in this case, white to black. So where we start drawing with the gradient is going to set white, and where we release the mouse is going to set black. In this image, what I would like to do is have the foreground area of the image remain white on the layer mask. So I'm going to start my gradient here at the base of this tree. I'm going to click and drag up, and I'm going to hold the Shift key while I drag to constrain what I'm drawing to a straight line. I'm going to stop my mouse at about the top of this mountain range. The point at which I release the mouse is going to tell Photoshop to take the image area above here and set that layer mask to black. So right now the layer mask is going to be black above this mountain ridge, and it is going to be white below the base of this tree. The area in between where I have drawn this line will be filled in by a smooth, seamless gradient. I'm going to release the mouse, taking care to hold the Shift key until I let go of the mouse. And now look at what we've done. Our sky has gone back to that nice rich sky, while our foreground has opened up nicely. So you can use the gradient tool to move seamlessly between white areas of the mask and black areas of the mask. I'd like to point out that although you can experiment and draw as many gradients as you like, each new gradient will replace the previous one. So on a single layer mask, you are limited to one gradient at a time.